back to Hot Take Sports, episode 137.
Yes.
137. Yeah, 137.
Yeah.
Already forgot. Man, what a day. Summertime.
Sure.
It didn't feel like summertime today.
Uh,
Leo,
Yeah, not at all.
how you doing today?
Hey, we're doing pretty good, Just another day.
Another day, another tick.
Yeah, found another one on the way here. Smile. Other than that, hey, we're doing good. We got out and exercise last night, so that was good.
You had some exercise last night? What'd you hit?
I didn't hit anything. I ran a mile.
Had a boy? Go on.
I'm not telling the time.
Not
I
important.
have pride in
Probably
myself.
best.
Not
for that.
important. He said,
Can't be worse than me.
That's true. Took me 10 minutes.
Well, Leo can run a mile. That's
Ten
the
miles.
difference there.
It's not great.
I can't. I just
Dude,
It's not
I
bad.
literally got
That wasn't directed at you, Brady.
Half
That
mile.
was
I went
are we there yet?
literally cramping. My AirPods died on me, even though they said they were fully charged.
Oh.
Oh, it's the worst.
oh, that's a tough look.
Myself die. I don't even have music.
Yeah, that's the worst.
And then I got one to start working for like 2 minutes. Made it all the way down to Nikki's house, and it died again. Oh my god, we're just gonna have to push it. And I got all the way to the Rawson Church, and oh my god, my food that I ate like an hour before I went and ran. Oh, I needed to go to the bathroom like right now. I had to stop running because it would have been so bad.
Could have been running down his leg.
I walked from the church to the post office, which is probably about 0.2 of a mile, and it's like another block and a half to our house. So I just ran the rest of the way, like dead sprinted, because I had nothing left in me.
That's called motivation right
I
there.
dead sprinted, ran in, sat down, and I sat there too long because my legs started hurting real bad. I'm like, oh no, I'm
You didn't get a chance to
screwed.
stretch you. That Leo's sitting there on the toilet, just like,
Oh, it was. Dude, the worst part is before the mile, I did an ab workout.
bold,
Yeah, it was
bold.
It's wild. It was a wild Wednesday for me. Clayton, how you doing?
Doing good. Hit a good pull day before work today. Then I went back to the gym after work to get my 10,000 steps in. So
In 2 days.
getting her done. I have a 6-mile run tomorrow. Just getting back into running shape, which is brutal, not fun. But we're making it work, and I'm hoping I can get out and hit some golf balls this weekend. That is the goal. That's the major goal.
Running
Isaac.
shape is. It sounds like you get into academy shape.
What? I just wanted to get back into running shape. I'm going through a little bit of a cut right now too. So I've dropped 4 pounds in 10 days.
There you go.
So slow grind. A lot of cardio, a lot of weights, not a lot of food. So I'm pretty tired. I limp to bed at the end of every day.
I had a good rainy round of golf, but I'm doing good.
It's the contrary. I did not have a good rainy round of golf. We're not going to dive into the numbers or the thought process.
Isaac only beat you by
almost the
38.
episode number.
I say, just know it wasn't good, and it was the first round in a while since last summer.
Almost
So,
double par.
It was a rough time, but we got it done. Knocked the rust off. I'm hoping I can get out at some point soon again.
Heck
When
yeah.
it's
This
a little less
weekend,
wet.
I just looked. Saturday is supposed to be like the high, like 61, but only ran at like 8 a.m. And it's like mid to high 50s most of the day. And then Sunday looks way better with a high of 69. Nice.
I'm bet safe. You want to go golfing this weekend? Sunday
Sounds
would
very
be
nice.
nice.
I will not be here.
True.
I would not either.
Boo.
I was somewhere in between. I had fun. I had fun golfing this morning. The weather didn't cooperate, but it's all part of the experience. Everybody needs a rainy round of golf every once in a while.
We gained some respect from some of the people that were working there, though. They were like, "I'm kind of impressed."
They were like, "Yo, you guys are braver than most. You guys are out there." We're like, "Yeah, it's not our best decision."
We're not your average Joe.
When I think of rainy golf, the only thing that I could think of is Lakeland Golf Course.
Yeah.
Holy crap. It rains every time we go there.
Yep. We
Too bad it's permanently closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I remember hearing that it was closing down last year.
Right.
Why? For like,
Storage doesn't need 2 courses
oh, it's done forever?
unless somebody buys it, I guess.
Think we can sneak on there and play a team?
You probably could, but there won't be any holes or anything.
That's all
I'll
right.
sneak on there
Fairways
and
won't be
fish in the
kept.
pond.
I just think you all a lot more than one tick on you if you go try to play that, right?
Yeah, there's probably no
We don't
fairway.
need roads.
Barely any green. You'd be playing the
That's
greens with your
So now,
pitching wedge.
the only one that's open is by the reservoir. Right, actually,
Astoria Country Club.
Astoria Country Club.
yeah, like actually buy in Fostoria. Womp womp. We haven't been there yet. Have we?
No.
Well, guess we're gonna have to now.
Got all summer.
Yeah, it's
kind
kind
of-
of fortunate though. I kind of like that course.
Yeah, it wasn't a super difficult course. It was nice though.
I did hate that one hole where the body of water stretched
Yeah.
for way.
That
far
one's brutal,
thought.
dude.
That
Yeah,
was fun.
Yeah,
it would probably be more fun if you could clear the water.
It's basically like a hole we had today.
Which is funny because you didn't clear the water.
I know.
You should have very easily cleared the water.
You played the water the second time.
You didn't want to try it twice. You said, "I'll just drop over there."
I was hopeful that I
Lo
still
and
get the
behold.
rock, but I unfortunately did not jump it.
They
lo
both.
and behold, he ended up trying twice.
Nope, he didn't. He just dropped to the other side. He said, "Never mind."
Different hole, different hole. Different.
Oh, different hole. Yeah.
What?
I lost a lot of golf balls today. It made me very sad.
Yeah.
I
think I lost 4.
I've been on the
That makes
brink
me
of
less sad.
losing golf balls. Our last round we played, we just couldn't find my ball.
I had a couple of those
I
too.
hit
Wait,
it,
I had
hit
I
the
had
fairway.
one.
We were like, "Where's your ball at?" I don't. I swear it just stopped right on the edge right here in the grass. And we're walking like 20 yards in front of it, and then we turn around. We're like, "Oh, there it is." Drove over.
Bro, Brady is the worst person when it comes to paying attention to their own shot.
Yeah.
The amount of times that Brady would just start walking aimlessly with no idea of where he's going, just whatever random iron he pulled out of his bag and just walking and I'm like, third tree, farther left. There you go. Still found it. We're good. I'm like, yep. Like I'm historically not good at finding my own golf ball. You know that as being my cart partner so often. This bro is freaking clueless.
I have traffic cone orange golf balls that I still can't find it.
And highlighter green that he lost on the third hole, literally in an open field. We're like, bro, topped pulled his drive like 60 yards and lost his ball
I had no clue.
in an open field of grass.
I walked around there for like 2 minutes and just couldn't find it.
I was 100 yards forward. I was like, I'm not going back to help you.
Like I said, rough day on the links. The next time will be
Okay.
better.
Not as bad as the war.
Eh,
It went left.
Yes,
Like, hold on.
it's left. It's left.
That's right. Oh, you're really walking
Which
around.
one?
I'm over here like trying to shape up some chip shot under a tree, and I look around like, you haven't found it yet?
No. All right. Anyways, enough about our golfing experience for the summer so far. The NBA playoffs, currently in round 2. Useless question, but well, not a useless question
Useful.
completely. But were there any surprises to you guys in round 1? Whether a team winning a game at all, winning a series? Outside, I feel like the Timberwolves is the biggest one. Like I feel like we all assumed the Suns were going to win that series.
I didn't.
I thought
I didn't assume. I figured they'd win a game, but
The
I-
Suns?
I
You
figured
didn't have
it.
them beating the Timberwolves.
I figured it would go 7 though.
With who
I
winning?
thought
The Wolves.
You guys got more faith than I do, I guess.
I'll be the realist in that. I thought the Suns would win. I
Thank
thought it'd be
you.
I thought it'd be a close series, but I thought the Suns would win.
The
I also
Suns-
thought that the Celtics would sweep the Heat, and that didn't happen. So
yeah.
They took one, but they took it on like 60+% from the 3-point line or something like
Yeah,
that.
they
Like,
right,
They shot the crap out of the ball the one night.
And the Suns don't have a bench. You guys
No.
do.
they don't.
Yeah. Your team is overall very good, where the Suns have 3 stud starters, and other than that, they have a
Two
bunch
stud.
of minimum players who aren't young.
Yeah.
coming
I
off
would
their
say
bench.
2 studs.
Yeah, Bradley.
And
Beal
then there's a
decided-
Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal
decided
had a
to not show up.
stinker of a series. Holy cow.
They did fire him today, so they're looking for their third coach in 3 years.
Frank Vogel. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Frank Vogel
Vogel's gone.
is gone.
The guy Darvin Ham, I see it. Oh wait, he did get fired.
Darvin Ham's
Did get
gone.
fired.
He did,
Gone.
yeah.
Woo!
And Mike.
The entire staff is gone. By
Yes,
the way.
yes, all the Lakers
entire
staff.
staff.
For JJ ready to come in.
I don't
Not
know.
happening.
Head coach JJ.
No way they can go from podcast
Because
mates
they're-
to coach.
Coaches.
Did you see the
Well,
clip,
bench
though?
coach, on court coach.
I was gonna say player coach Logic.
Yeah. Did you see their podcast? And JJ looks at him and goes, "All right, LeBron, I'm on your team. We have a 9-point lead, about under 3 minutes to play, and we want to push it to double digits. And we just called a timeout. And you got to run a 3-point play for me. Let's run it." And he just called out a play, and then JJ's like, "I've ran this before," and LeBron's like, "Well, yeah, so have I." It showed like 3 clips of JJ running and then 2 of LeBron running it to perfection for Cleveland and then in LA.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think Klay Thompson too,
yeah,
right?
they
Didn't they show Klay Thompson clips? Yeah.
Yeah.
That podcast is so fun to listen to. If you like really care about being in the weeds about the NBA, like Brady would not care about that podcast because it's not like an interesting listen, just as like a podcast in general. But like if you really care about the X's and O's and like the ins and out of basketball, that's fun to listen to.
I haven't listened to one yet, but I'll probably
you should.
start going.
And don't just listen to it, you have to watch it too, because they'll like draw up plays and stuff like
I
that.
like how they just have wine in basketball.
Oh yeah. They always have wine.
LeBron's over there like, just get the box out. Just drink it.
Oh honey, they ain't drinking box wine.
That's what you think.
Oh, no, I know.
I know. Probably been like $2,000.
Them boys are drinking on
on
the top
some.
shelf.
Stupid.
No, the wine that they're drinking like isn't even on shelves.
No.
That's true.
Like they sell
That's
that's straight from the vineyard.
Yep.
It's been in a cellar for 300 years. Like,
Yeah. You'll never see what they're drinking
No.
on a shelf.
no.
Maybe in movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You might see it on the vine as a grape still, but other than that,
Yeah, that's your one chance you're getting close to their stuff.
I had some grapes today. Must have been closing up.
But
Yeah, those aren't Walmart grapes that they're putting in there.
what were you gonna say, Clayton?
I was just gonna say I'm in the same boat as Brady. I've tried to listen to it. It's just I like watching basketball. I like playing basketball. I think I could coach a little bit. I was good at running sets in high school, but like hearing 2 dudes just like yak about it, and maybe I just need to watch it, like you said, Matt. But like, I
Yeah,
just
it's
could
significantly
not
more
pay attention.
interesting when you watch it. Because they'll like
I'm sure.
they'll throw definitions of stuff on the screen too. Like anytime that they just throw out random quote unquote like normal terminology for NBA players. Obviously, we are not NBA players, so we don't hear the lingo that they do. So it's nice that they throw some of that stuff on there.
I'm kind of just looking back at like some of the series. Like I know Damon and Giannis were both hurt, but
I thought the Bucks were going to win, and I didn't know that they were that crippled.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was thinking too. Especially with the way Tyrese has played in the second half.
Yeah, Tyrese just cannot find it. And I'm
Jesus.
skipping ahead a little bit, but the fact that he scored 6 points in a round 2 game against the Knicks is crazy.
Did you see how many fouls that the Pacers filed against the
Yeah.
NBA?
Yeah.
Wasn't it
78.
78.
78? It was like
Or
20
78 plays.
It was only like 29 in the first one and then 49 in game 2 of fouls and plays that went the wrong way or that they thought was a little suspicious.
That's crazy.
What are they going to do? All the NBA is going to do is come out and say, yeah, we messed up on 30 of the 78 plays.
Yeah, they're gonna say,
And just,
sorry, bud.
yeah, that's my bad. I'm still going to A, get paid, and B, you're still down 0-2. So,
Yeah.
So you're about to get owned by Jalen Brunson.
yeah,
for another 2
Jalen
games,
Brunson is the best point guard in basketball right now.
Oh yeah.
He's disturbing.
Oh, for sure. But along with that, shout out to Josh Hart, who is averaging 48.2 minutes in the last 5 games.
Dude's a dog. I always love Josh Hart, man.
1 game has gone to overtime, and he's averaging over the total minutes of a game. Insane.
Like some Pascal Siakam type stuff.
Yeah, when he was the only person on the rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Dude, Josh Hart is cool just because he's all around.
Oh, yeah. Josh Hart's just
just
a cool guy.
He's fun to watch. Did you hear when he came over to Reggie Miller and said on live TV? He's like, disclaimer. He said this. I didn't say it. He leans over. He goes, "Hey, did you hear what they said? They said fuck you on live TV." And then I don't know who was with Reggie.
Dang.
Like, oh, Josh Hart coming over and talking trash. I'm like, oh, I don't think he's talking trash. I think we're just letting him know. Like, they're saying to him.
It is kind of funny that Reggie Miller is doing Pacers Knicks games
Yeah, that is. He's probably sitting there watching the Pacers like.
because he's the one that did the choke thing at Madison Square
Yeah.
Garden. That's where that
Yeah.
comes from. It's from the Knicks choking in a series against the Pacers. Back in the day, you know,
It still could happen.
it's not gonna happen.
That's probably the last time the Pacers and Knicks faced each other.
It depends how
probably
healthy Knicks get, or how banged up they are. I should say.
Yeah, because Anunoby was hurt. Mitchell Robinson was out. Yeah, they're almost
Rob-
100%.
Robinson's out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yep.
They should trade Julius Randle.
Yeah,
Hey
but
man,
For what?
there's your Donovan Mitchell money if you're them.
what is? You think the Cavs are gonna take Julius Randle?
No. I thought Mitchell was unrestricted.
No, I think
No.
one more year.
Yes.
Warner.
We have one more year.
Okay. Oh, I thought he was unrestricted. That's my bad.
No, I did
But,
too. You're good. I did too for the longest time until I actually did some research on it.
So you want the Cavs starting lineup next year to be Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro,
Ugh.
Julius Randle, Evan Mobley,
Sorry,
and
no.
Jared
They're going
Allen.
big ball in Cleveland, baby.
Sorry.
Be in there.
Oh,
God.
you're right.
God, they are
That way
going
there could
big
be
ball.
one shooter with 4 trash
Hang on.
cans.
All right.
My bad. Don't let me do Darius. Don't let me do Darius Garland like that. don't let me do Darius Garland. The rest of them can't shoot, but Darius
Ooh.
Garland needs to find it.
Yeah,
He
Darius
has
needs
not.
to
Good.
go back to whatever fountain he was drinking out of earlier when he dropped 50 when we watched him. My God.
No Donovan
Ferocious.
Mitchell.
But sorry, let me retract that. My thought process was trade Julius Randle literally anywhere, and then like, oh look, here's 20 to sign Donovan Mitchell. But
Oh.
if he still has a year left,
Yeah.
then obviously get away.
Yeah, if the Cavs trade for Julius Randle, you guys can hop on the Wolves bandwagon too.
Yeah, you know what's going on, bro.
That would be wild.
The invite, by the way.
I'm shaving my
However
eyebrows.
LeBron
in
goes at
protest
that
if
point.
we do that.
I'll join Leo.
What
Crazy.
did you say, Clayton?
I said I'm shaving my eyebrows in protest if we do that.
I will go join Leo in his fandom.
You know, the Lakers used to be in Minneapolis.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Isaac, there's no
white
leaving. You're
jerseys
stuck.
with, like barely a hint of yellow on them.
Yep.
Dude,
White, baby, blue,
it
and
was
yellow.
meant to be.
The MPL.
Plus,
I'll
you
just
can
go to
watch it with
Vegas.
Michael Jordan.
If I could move to the Cavs with Donovan Mitchell, you're stuck. Sorry.
I hope-
Honestly, he's got a point. He's got
Boy.
a point.
you could move. We were just going to clown you for like the end of time.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So he can move. We'll just clown him.
I'll
Yeah,
just
all
get
right.
clowned and
Clown
die.
me.
We already do that. Hey,
Oh shit, we call him Leo for being a bandwagon all the time. You just have to hop on the wagon.
There's room.
it's really a bad wagon.
No, let me check for it.
I'm
the only one here.
He said, "You good?"
Yeah, we got
You're
free
good.
seating.
You're good. Bring it all back.
Yeah, all the way to the back. Yep. Down
Oh,
front.
I would just go to LeBron Vegas team that's coming here in the next
He ain't
year or
playing on
two.
the Vegas team. He's owning the Vegas.
I know, but I was still
I wanna see
root for
coach.
them.
Hey, you can be their owner. Head coach.
Do you think we'll get La Coach?
I don't think so. I don't think LeBron ever coached in the NBA.
I think he.
I don't think so either.
I think he's gonna- I could see him like coaching like youth teams though, like not coaching youth team, but like having his own like, yeah, like like his own travel circuit, like a lot of players like John
Oh, yeah,
Wall has a
yeah.
travel circuit, stuff like that.
He owns one.
Does he?
He has a Strive for Greatness one. That's what his kids played on. Outside of
That's like the teams though, right?
Yeah,
Like he has
like
a club.
Strive for Greatness is like one of his
Yeah.
Nike slogans.
I do think LeBron could own a team in Nevada, in Vegas, because there's no state income tax in Nevada.
I could
I
see
just
it.
looked that up. That's a legit barrier to entry, I think, to start
Yep.
up an NBA franchise.
Why not? I mean, you already got
And
the
they
Las
want-
Vegas Aces over there with the WNBA.
And the NBA wants this.
And you'll
Hey,
have the Oakland A's eventually coming there at some point in time in the recent future.
And the Vegas Golden
And
Knights.
then you've got the Golden Knights, and then you've also got
The
you got the
Raiders.
Raiders over there now. Hell, you might as well just add an NBA team and just make Vegas.
Make
Vegas
it
more-
work. Yeah.
Might as well just keep adding to Vegas instead of just the big old strip, the Bellagio, and all that fun stuff. So
Well, because the Knights gonna share their arena too. So
Don't they share with the Aces?
They could share.
I think they might. Yeah.
Well, that's
They
during
might
the
switch
summer
people.
too.
What'd you say, Clayton?
That's during the summer too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they there's a lot of NBA teams that share arenas. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Just-
even if they don't share with an NHL team, a lot of teams share them with AHL teams.
Yeah, because the Cavs share with the
Cavs and the Monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah.
who's
Cavs do, the Bucks do.
the Bucks share with an AHL team.
They do. They share with the what are they called? The Milwaukee
The Admirals, right?
What?
The Admirals, right?
Is that who it is? I know they
think
share
so.
their stadium. I'm pretty sure they do.
It sounds right.
And the Jazz are sharing their stadium now.
Yeah, with AHL Utah. Hey, they put out a survey thing
Yeah.
to figure out what the name
It
of
is
that
the
team.
Admirals.
Thank you.
Yes, no
Yeah,
problem.
supposedly they want to build a new stadium to help fit hockey into the stadium better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like how if the W or not the W, if the NBA did expand, how many teams do you think they'd add?
What are they at
30.
right now?
2.
30.
Oh yeah, for some reason I was in my head that there was
They would add. They're gonna add 2. They'll both be out west, and then like
So
Memphis will move over, or Minnesota will move over, or something like that.
Nolans. New Orleans can move
New
over.
Orleans can move over. Yeah, one of those Midwest teams.
Yeah.
If Minnesota kind of counts as the Midwest.
I think
So,
Minnesota.
I think they're more west than Memphis and New Orleans, though.
Crypto.
I think you're right.
Crypto.com is shared by 4 people.
That makes sense.
The Lakers, the LA Kings, and then still the
Clippers.
Clippers for now until their actual stadium. I think next year.
Next year. Yep.
And then it has the WNBA, which they're the LA Sparks. Yeah.
Like all 3 of us said it, which must be right.
It is.
Yep.
That's where Cameron Brink plays now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had to throw that out there. Anyways,
Why is that?
so what do you?
Hang on, before we move
moving
on.
on.
She's so tall. She's like 6'6".
Before we move on, teams that house or NBA and NHL teams that share a stadium. The Mavs and the Stars share the American Airlines Center. The
Yeah.
Nuggets and the Avalanche share Ball Arena. The Wizards and the Capitals share Capital One Arena. The Lakers, Clippers, and Kings, like we just said, share Crypto. The Pistons and Wings share Little Caesars Arena. The Knicks and Rangers share MSG. The Raps and the Maple Leafs share Scotiabank Arena.
Scotiabank, yeah.
Scotiabank, is that how you say that?
Sounds like Nova Scotia.
Like, yeah, Nova
Yeah.
Scotia.
The Celtics and the Bruins share the Garden. The Bulls and the Blackhawks share the United Center, and the Sixers and the Flyers share the Wells Fargo Center.
There you go. And that's just NHL teams. Like I said, there's more. So,
Yep.
What stadium would you all want to go to? Like
Like-
just
like
overall,
Eddie-
like in the NBA per se.
Target.
Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah.
MSG, I think.
I'd go to
But-
the Garden.
But yeah,
Garden
I would
awesome.
definitely want to go to MSG. If I'm not
Especially
playing
right
favorites,
now,
yeah.
If you go
go
to the
to
Garden,
MSG
like in the
nuts.
next year and a half, I bet you it's electric in there right now. Let's see
Let
how
me,
Oh,
good-
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
let me find the number because I think the Jazz have sold over 200 straight. I think it's what I saw the other day.
I'd go to MSG.
You know what I've heard? I've heard Miami's stadium is trash.
Really?
Yeah. Like I don't know if it was ever like true, but there was this big thing that their lighting is super dark there because they don't want people on TV to be able to see how empty the seats are, like in the upper part of the stadium. Like, so I don't know if that's true, but I just thought it was funny.
Funny. Yeah.
Like even in like LeBron's times, they were like, nope, gotta keep it dark.
But yeah, the Jazz have sold out 292 straight home games.
How small is your stadium?
We talked about this. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I think it seats like 20, 23, 26, something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
we were comparing stadium sizes.
I would say, yeah, the Garden, Boston. I don't know what Boston's called.
The Garden.
TD
Garden.
Garden.
The Madison Square Garden and TD Garden. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of the big two. I would love to see the parquet floor at TD Garden. That'd be sick.
Another good one would be the Lakers, just because.
Crypto.
Right.
Just because it's LA.
Well,
because
that
of
would be-
the
they would be
history
crypto
behind
anymore.
it, it's
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'd rather still be named the Staples Center though, but
True.
True.
Like most people.
crypto.com is when it all went downhill.
Low key. Kind of.
Not wrong.
Well, they're bankrupt.
It's like they play in the Staples Center, and then I'm like, the hell's crypto.com arena?
Yeah.
Get it off my screen now.
So here's a question for you guys. Since we're talking about LA, we
Uh-oh.
just watched them crash and burn in the playoffs,
Yay.
but they haven't made their. Is it going
You
back
said
up?
But.
I
You
don't
said
know.
But, so I'm just holding.
I don't know if it's going back
Oh.
up. They haven't gotten Paul George to sign his extension yet. Nobody knows what the heck James Harden's ever doing. Kawhi Leonard's been hurt and has played. What did I hear? Kawhi Leonard's played 2 playoff games since 2021.
Yeah.
He was better
Something
on
like
the
that.
Raptors, and he should have stayed there.
Exactly.
That's a guaranteed take. That's not even hot. That's just a guarantee. They would have been good.
And I think they have no picks, right? Because they traded picks in the Paul George trade.
Right.
And did they trade for Kawhi? No, they signed Kawhi.
They signed
Kawhi
because-
Paul.
They signed Kawhi because he went to Toronto
For a year.
For 1 year.
Won a championship in the league.
And then instead of being like, I should probably stay with you guys and Spicy P and Fred and
That's it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
And he went home. Anyways, the whole point of this is
On that team, what?
yes.
Yeah. But that was like
I think he was hurt. I think he was actually hurt during that run.
I remember watching that playoff because it was
I thought that was a
Raptors-
fun
it was
playoff.
Raptors Warriors.
Mhm.
yes.
That was good.
But that was no Clay, no KD Warriors.
Correct.
That was also the year that Kawhi hit like the super late bouncing buzzer beater
Against
to beat the Sixers.
against the
Over
Sixers,
Joel
and that's how
Embiid
they
in
got
the corner.
Joel Embiid.
One of the greatest
down in the corner.
pictures ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the best announced with the best like oh my god.
I didn't watch much basketball back then, but I somehow, some way was watching that game like
Says
that.
is what he does now.
I watched more
That's
back
my
then
point.
than I do now.
I mean, yeah, I watched more than that.
Anyways,
Hard to watch.
what do you guys think the Clippers are gonna do since they have all of this crap going on with their players, but they have a brand new stadium and a complete rebrand going on in the
Hear
next
me
year?
out. Hear me out. They're gonna re-sign Paul and keep Westbrook there, and then they're just gonna hang their banners for 1 year on the new stadium. Then Kablamo is gonna go up in the flames.
They're gonna
No.
they're
Disagree with
They're
you.
gonna do the money ball,
They're
and
gonna-
they're gonna take down Giambi and Damon. And
Isringhausen.
sure.
right.
And then put up
Hey,
David Judd.
Here's what they're going to do.
You traded Pena.
Paul George is going to walk because he's fed up with them.
where's he going? Real quick.
Cleveland.
Sixers.
This is for you.
Anyways.
No, he's
that's
going
what I
back to
was gonna say,
Oklahoma.
Sixers.
He's going back to OKC, dude.
Nah, they can't
No.
screw it up. Don't screw it up.
Wait, who,
OKC. Don't
PG?
do it. Yeah.
We're talking about Pete. No, I do
Yeah.
it going back to Indiana. That would be lit.
He's already said he's not. he's already
loser, bro.
he said it during like the All-Star break this year because it was in Indiana. He's like, nah, I ain't coming back. I ain't trying to
would
be
be
in the cold.
so
I think that's what he said. I think he said something along the lines of, no, I don't like being where it's cold.
He's about to go play the 3 for Paulo.
That'd be interesting.
That would be
Ooh,
Magic's
Orlando-
good, too.
Orlando. If they get rid of their 8 guards that they have,
I get you a couple
trade him for Paul George.
like Fultz, Anthony, Suggs, Gary Harris, all of them look
Gary
Harris.
Signing
They look,
trades.
they look decent in the playoff. Like
Other
not
than
the
they couldn't
first
shoot.
2. Yeah, not the first 2 games, but still they were being productive. I mean, of course, Markel Fultz will never be his second overall pick.
for
He was, he was number one.
womp womp. But anywho,
So, well said.
I feel so bad. I feel like he could have been one of the best point guards ever, and then something happened to his shoulder, and he couldn't shoot anymore. And then someone on the
Derrick
Sixers
Rose?
screwed that man over.
Derrick Rose 2.0?
Yeah, except for Derrick Rose got the youngest MVP ever first.
Yeah, and
True.
Derrick- And
Then
Derrick
fell
Rose was
apart.
an ACL, not a shoulder problem that held him back.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are the Clippers doing? Paul George leaving.
Paul George leaving.
Going to Cleveland. Yep.
Sure.
I
Correct.
wouldn't be mad about it, but we
Orlando.
don't have money.
Going to Orlando. All right.
But They re-signed Westbrook because I think he's on a
I
1-year
don't,
deal.
I don't think he's a free agent. I think
I
he's
don't
back.
remember.
And I think he signed a 2-year. I think he signed.
Okay.
I think he signed a
He's
two.
back-
Two
he's
for
back
10.
for
So
one more
Westbrook's
year.
back.
Westbrook's
Yeah.
back. I
Rusty's
think
back.
they've re-signed Harden.
Harden's back. Okay.
Harden these hills.
I wouldn't be surprised if they traded Kawhi for something, but they signed him an extension, so he's back.
Yep. Kawhi has to stay.
So then they would have to go find someone to replace Paul George and maybe a better center.
You don't think Zubac is the guy?
I mean, he's a
He's
good.
been the guy there's like 1992. Like,
That's what it
what are we
feels like.
doing?
Except for he was across the locker room
I know.
before.
Sorry, he did.
Yes.
So who's the answer then?
I don't.
Because this free agency group is
Nah.
They trade for Anthony Edwards.
good luck.
Yeah.
You need like
You'll
20
need more
first-round
first-round
picks for
picks
that.
than they got from Rudy
So
Gobert.
that would be where Paul George goes.
Oklahoma City would have to use all of their first-round picks to even have a chance.
It
And
still
then
would
throw
be.
in Chet.
It still would be.
So is Paul George an unrestricted at the end of the year?
It's a good question, Brady.
Hey,
Look that up for
Siri.
you.
Is Paul George a free agent after this year? Let me see. So yeah, after this year he'll be a free agent. Siri,
Contract extension.
dude, Siri or G, bro. Shh.
He said,
At home.
What'd you say?
What'd you say to me, bro?
Yeah. So I think Paul George walks.
You think
That-
he has to at this point?
No, he has one more year.
Does he?
He's making $49 million in 24-25.
So
But it's a player option. But who's turning down almost 50 mil? I mean, come on.
Someone who wants a ring.
hear me out.
Don't
But
matter.
That man
I'm
don't
taking the
care for
bag
a
over the
I
ring.
guarantee that man don't care for.
I'm
a ring.
taking 50 mil over a ring any
Isn't
day.
he on the USA basketball team for the Olympics?
No,
Paul George isn't on this. I don't
I don't
remember.
think so.
Hear me out.
50 mil or a ring?
50 mil.
50 mil or a ring? 3,
Ring.
2. 50 mil or a ring? 3,
50 mil. What kind of dumbass
Miller
question
ring.
is that?
3, 2, 1. Yeah, right answer. 50
Okay.
mil every
So I
time.
can go buy myself a ring.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
buy a
fact.
replica ring for them if I got that
I'll
much.
buy the
Oh,
Lima
God.
Locos and I will recruit the hell out of everybody and we will win a ring.
Yes,
That's what I would do.
I would take the
Not the
50
same, but
mil,
we'll take it.
retire.
I'll buy the Lima Locos from Bill.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm pretty sure they're non-profit, so I can't imagine it would take much.
Generational wealth or a piece of jewelry. I'm taking 50 mil.
All right. So
Wait. What if you would? You definitely can't. There's no one stupid enough to buy that ring.
Even
bought
if
for
you have a
50 mil.
real NBA championship ring, it's still only gonna be a few mil
Yeah.
with all the
It's
diamonds
just
and
that
whatnot.
Michael Jordan touched it. 10.
Yeah.
This was
hear me out. I don't know the name of the next GM. But you're like, the Clippers have no picks. Julius Randle has a year left. Paul George has a year left. How many first round picks we got? Hey Clippers, here is Julius Randle and X amount of first round picks. Probably 2. Whatever. Give us Paul George to pair with Jalen Brunson. And just let her eat for the year. If the Paul George experiment works out, great, fine, dandy, extend him. If not, cut bait, bring in Donovan Mitchell like you wanted to for the last half decade anyway. Problem solved.
Paul George to the Knicks would be interesting. I don't know if it can
I'm looking
happen.
up the NBA trade machine right now.
Okay. Julius Randle has 1+1 left. So he's making 30.3 next year and then has a player option for 32.4 the year after.
Oh, good. So Julius Randle can spearhead the Clippers rebuild
Knicks.
that's next year. Nice.
Team 2.
Send Julius Randle back to LA, but in the other colors. Brutal.
would we?
I'm special. Yep, there it is.
Take your time.
So we're doing
I have one-
Orange
I have
Julius.
another thing about the NBA. So, what do you guys think the Cavs will do with Mobley? Like with that starting core, because Mobley's coming
Depends on
out.
what you guys do this year.
True. Mobley's coming out on a contract extension. Mitchell's coming up on a contract extension. No one knows what he wants to do.
Go to New York.
Yeah, we know what he actually wants to do.
I was gonna say that doesn't take a detective to figure out what he wants to do.
I'm really glad that you guys have become the middleman for him to go to New York, so I didn't have to watch it happen to my team myself.
Welcome to Cleveland sports, dude. It's inevitable.
And they're gonna make it about as far in the playoffs as you guys did. But they're tied with the Celtics right now as we record.
Oh, is it tied now?
At halftime.
54-54 at
Last
halftime.
time I had like the Celtics. to lose.
Okay.
Mobley's got 15. All right. Trades ready?
Yeah, it don't work.
Oh,
So Kawhi makes 45 mil roughly a year right now, and Julius Randle makes
He makes
28
30.
mil.
Could they?
28.2.
yeah.
And
next
then I
year
also
makes
threw
30.
in Jericho Sims, who makes 2 mil.
Yeah, it's probably
But
enough.
could they trade Kawhi instead of Paul George because they've been better without Kawhi?
Kawhi makes more money than Paul George technically on here.
Dang.
So
So you'd have to throw in. It would have to be Julius Randle plus like
Here, let me look.
Dante DiVincenzo, or
they won't trade.
which they're not trading. Miles McBride, maybe
Hold on. What's happening?
Isaiah Hartenstein.
So let's say
I had Miles. I
Let's
had
just
Mitchell
say-
Robinson in here.
they want to trade Kawhi and send Paul George because they've been good that way.
Does
who-
anybody want Kawhi?
That was my next question.
Like I know he, yeah,
I mean,
know he's
what,
amazing.
Retirement tour with Pop. Like, what are we doing?
yeah.
Go help out Wendy.
DeJounte Murray and Kawhi Leonard both go back to the Spurs, make a big three with Wemby, left over, and they lose in the Western Conference Finals to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So you have that dream last
Let me
night.
stop. Yeah, and we lost. I don't think it's my dream. How does this work?
Twice. What are we doing?
I died. It's my dream. What's cooking over there?
This trade failed. Yep, nothing's good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, nothing's cooking. All right. There's
I
there's
did-
no way for it to happen. It's
No,
impossible.
I already messed around and I did Norman Powell and Zubac to the Knicks for Randall and Mitchell Robinson. They didn't match up. The Knicks are currently in negative 227 mil cap.
Let me see.
And
If
they're
I can pull,
1.7 mil over the tax line.
I'll see if I can pull it up and get the Kawhi thing
And
to
then there's
work.
the Clippers.
Biddy, good luck.
Sounds like your typical New York sports team.
While Isaac is doing that, we're going to take a short break and get right back to it.
And we're back. And Isaac has in fact shut up. Hooked up a trade for us.
Next thing you know, that's
Jeff
gonna be
Boyardee.
the next title of the episode.
Live reaction. Isaac, what trade did you draw up for us?
So it's a 3-team trade
Oh
out.
no.
Great start.
Wow.
with the
This is, guys, this reminded me
Clippers-
of fantasy football type trade.
Clippers, Knicks, and Spurs.
Clippers, Knicks.
Okay. So let's think where these
Spurs
three
can't
teams
trade
are at right now.
Popovich.
You can technically. The Clippers just failed in the first round of the playoffs and have a rebuild not a rebuild, but a rebrand about to start. So they need to be good.
Yeah. Spurs are bad, but they have Wembanyama.
But they have Wembanyama, so they're probably going to be a playoff team next year if they're intelligent. And the Knicks are currently dominating the second round, probably going to make the
Making it to
Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they're definitely making it to the conference.
Go on. Without their quote unquote best player.
Okay.
No.
Because it's Brunson.
We can just stop now. Yeah.
Okay, so the Clippers would see Julius Randle and Zach Collins.
Okay.
Okay.
The Knicks would get Keldon Johnson and Shetty Osman. And the Spurs would get Kawhi Leonard and Zubac.
Kawhi's not going back to San Antonio.
That is the worst trade I've ever
That was
heard.
awful. That was so bad.
Fancy football trades cooking up over here, brother.
What did you say the Knicks get?
My bad. That was left hand. That's my bad.
Keldon Johnson.
No, and a bag of chips
Basically.
and Chetty.
You're trading away a max player.
No, the Knicks.
Keldon Johnson.
Knicks get screwed at it.
Yeah, that's bad. That was bad. Nope. No, thank you.
There's no bueno.
That was dumb.
No, sir. Good try, but no.
That was a good effort.
I should.
The Spurs need to go get a point guard. That's what they need to do. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray.
What were you gonna say? Glenn?
I was going to say we could probably move into the second round now.
Yep.
So second round,
Where's that?
the Cavs are currently up on the Celtics in the third quarter, surprisingly enough.
You guys know the
the-
outcome well before this comes out.
Yeah.
Serious
The Timberwolves are up 2-0 on the Nuggets in two dominant performances.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely never going to count the Nuggets out. They could easily come in and win them both in Minnesota. But it is kind of funny to watch Jamal Murray squirm
Stuck.
like a. Anyway, just watching Nikhil Alexander-Walker and Jaden McDaniels play defense on him has just been an absolute joy.
He's suspended for a game, right, Murray?
No.
No, he
No,
got
nothing
fined.
ever
That
came
was
out.
it.
That was
If he would
it.
have gotten suspended for that, that would have been soft.
For endangering every player on the court.
Yeah.
And throwing something
You
at a
would say
ref.
that.
Yeah.
Checks out.
And he did the money sign, which Gobert got
Literally
fined
got
$100,000 for.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It is Rudy Gobert. That's
Exactly.
the only reason they find him.
yeah, allow me
They
to.
would have brought out the firing
Off.
squad if Draymond would have done something like that.
Yeah,
Allow
seriously.
me to
Just saying.
reintroduce myself, mother.
Yeah, but heck of a start for sure. And we get 2 games back at home. It's done more than stolen home court
I
advantage.
say, do you think you can actually finish the sweep?
No, there's no way. No way. The best
No.
player in the world, 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic is getting swept.
He only
There's no
cares
way.
about horses anyway, so
Maybe, but I don't think his horse won at the Derby this weekend, so he might be mad.
maybe that's why they got.
Maybe that's why
Dusted
they
at
lost
home.
both games. He wasn't focused.
You
That
mean
could be it.
Nikola Jokic did name his horse Mystic Dan? Tell me you're surprised.
I don't know if his horse's name is Mystic. I don't know if that was his horse.
Well, that was the winning horse, so
It was the winning.
nah.
Clayton and I watched it.
We did.
Great race. Really fun.
Interesting.
Most
I just
exciting
looked
2
at the
minutes in
TV.
sports.
And then it was done.
Yep.
And it was done.
I
It was
just
done
got
rather
lucky.
quickly, I
Yeah,
might
we're
add.
done.
It was done.
But yeah, it's been a fun series to watch. I mean, Naz Reid has played well this series after not playing well against the Suns. Didn't even have Rudy Gobert for the second game. Shout out to him becoming a dad. Successfully lost his virginity 9 months ago. If you know, you know.
Three-pointer, Gobert. Sharpshooter Gobert, if you will.
Yeah. Have you seen him?
He was
Have-
in deep.
You
multiple times.
saw the. Did you see that pull up from 15 feet in the first game? Little push shot bank right over Jokic. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways.
I don't know.
Hey
where
man,
this
it can't be a
man-
fluke if it's happened multiple times.
I don't know where
right?
this man's finding it.
deep in his bag.
Remember when he had that darkness retreat?
I
He
think you
did?
Aaron, what?
That was part of his summer. Was he? And he had eye surgery, but that could also.
Maybe he can see the hoop better.
He's
now.
no longer seeing.
He can actually see the ball,
All he's seeing is dollar bills.
and he's making a lot of them. But if we win a ring, it don't matter.
The 4-time deep point now,
4-time deep one.
along with Mutombo and I saw his picture.
That's their benefit.
Starts with a B.
Yep.
There's one more. Dwight Howard.
Oh, I didn't see him in the
No.
picture.
Nobody has ever had 5.
So the Gobbler could get it done.
He could.
solidify himself as a Hall of Famer.
Nah, they won't allow it.
But he's never going to get it because Victor Wembanyama's winning it next year.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Wembanyama has the best chance of getting 5.
Because he could win the next 5 and still not be in his prime yet.
Yeah.
Win
I
the
mean,
next
basically.
10. He can win the next 10.
He really could.
If that man
Bowie Fatigue will set in eventually.
that
but
man continues to stretch his ankles and roll his ankles as his warm up at the pregame, he'll be all right.
He'll be good. And leading the league in blocks. And his team's only going to get better around him. He's already a stud. So
Yeah, if they would.
he
just
was
figure
second
out-
this year, right? I think he ended up
Yes.
second.
I would assume so.
So yeah.
If only his teammates would figure out how to pass him the ball. I've seen so many of those.
Isn't
Like,
Malachi
entire
Branham
season.
does? Does he even play Malachi Branham?
He plays a
He
little.
does play a little, but he doesn't pass.
Well, there's also like
True.
no one. There's
He
also
should learn.
like no one else to be played on the Spurs.
It's just Trey Jones, man. And
Yeah.
he is not his brother. Can
No.
Yeah, KDH's opt out.
you imagine if Tyus Jones was on the Spurs? Bro would average like 17 assists a game. Or be throwing a lob to Wemby on every single play.
There you go. Paul George and Wemby can duel it up together.
If the Cavs magically do decide to do something with their roster, wouldn't Garland be a good fit in San Antonio?
I have seen that rumor.
That'd be cool.
What do you get back though?
I just bought the jersey. You shut your mouth.
I bought one too. Don't worry.
90-day jersey
No,
jersey
no.
shirts. Courtesy
I got
of
it.
the worst sports brand.
I got it. I know what they get back. Chetty Osman and Keldon Johnson.
Hold up. Sprinkle on a Malachi Branham, too. Just
And,
At least give him one.
and two first-round picks.
Yo.
And Ganical.
You take that? Chetty Osman.
Click it.
Keldon Johnson and two
okay
firsts.
3-4
Are you on crystal meth?
for two
I
first
wanna
round.
hear your opinion first. I was going to say no.
What other thing would I say? Yeah, that's
Tone
a
of
good
his voice,
idea,
I
man.
think he was going to say
Let's give
yes.
up our young stud point guard for Chetty Osman
Hey,
again.
you gotta change something. Hey, that's cult hero Chetty Osman. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, you shut your whole mouth over there. The goat Chetty Osman, split lip Chetty Osman, chest bumps in LeBron
The
James
icon.
after a timeout Chetty Osman.
Teaching LeBron James plays Chetty Osman.
Let's not go that far. The second best white guy he's ever played with, Chetty Osman versus Austin Reeves.
Kyle Korver.
Dang.
Kevin Love?
We're all just throwing Kevin Love under the bus.
Minnesota Kevin Love was different. Cleveland Kevin Love was
Even Kevin Love was a dog. His
for a
first few
year and a
years, too.
half. A year and a half, he was good.
Bro,
He was a dog
Kevin
for
Love in
ever.
Cleveland tenure was a peak moment of this podcast.
The end of Kevin Love's tenure in Cleveland was just sad.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
listening to
Coming
these
off the
talk
bench,
about it,
just-
it was really funny.
Blair
Yeah, 'cause
Bird.
he was making $35 million and sitting out because he was having mental health issues and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you
and
just
he's over
never
here
saw him
comes into
You're
the
like-
game. Blair Bird.
and throwing full court passes.
Dude, his trade will always be just LeBron just not going for any rebound in the world. Just like, hey, I'm like, why would you give me the ball?
Hey, look.
Kevin Love
Give
just
me
be like,
the love.
let me just
Full
throw
court
a
dime.
dime real quick. Hey, Johnny Manziel, to show Kaiser, right? Whoever the hell the quarterback was that 1 year, and then the year after that, probably different. But
Kevin Love could be a
So
great
shy.
quarterback.
No, there were probably multiple different in the same year because we did have 5 last year. So
yeah, that's
Touche,
right.
touche.
And the one who makes the most money barely play. Yeah, it's going to change this year.
Yep, this
I
is
hope
the
so,
year.
dude.
This is the year, Browns fans.
Speaking
You're
of
gonna play the whole year
football,
and flop.
I have something I want to run through with you guys. I just want to see if you guys agree.
Sure.
So I saw an article on ESPN today addressing every team's biggest hole post draft. Brady, actually no, Isaac, we're gonna start with you. They said ours was defensive back depth.
I could
That
see
was our
it.
biggest hole.
I could see it.
Do you guys trade somebody?
No.
I'm excited
No.
for Emerson.
Did Greedy leave or is he still there?
Greedy, we cut Greedy before last year, I think.
Entire time.
I don't
He
even
was just
know.
always hurt.
Okay.
Right.
They got Denzel Ward though. They're fine.
Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, and Emerson.
We don't have Greedy Williams.
Greg Newsom.
Newsom.
Greg Newsom. sorry.
Greg Newsom,
No, you're good.
stud.
Yeah, and we're getting Del Pitt back this year.
We just don't have any depth if any of those guys get hurt. So, and
Yeah.
I would
So-
agree that's probably our most glaring issue
Your
post
ass.
draft.
Yeah, I would agree.
I can't believe you just uttered that name for a defensive back substitute.
What'd you say, Brady?
He goes, Joe Flacco.
No utility player, Joe Flacco.
I
Yeah.
need him up
Joe
quick,
Flacco.
and we'll be back right back up this message.
Why do you always do this every episode? Why do you think it's productive?
Because you made a dumbass comment. You deserve it.
No, it was funny.
Yeah. Eat his ass. Yeah, beat it.
Brady, we'll move to you.
I think
Hang on.
Boom, boom. Okay, I'm ready to go.
They said that your guys' biggest weakness was left tackle.
Yeah,
their
dude.
biggest weakness is the
Yes.
Patriots.
Yes. Holy
Well-
buffer 500.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to overcome being owned by Robert Kraft.
a weakness.
And if
The
Putin's watching,
quarterback,
and if
the
Putin's watching,
backfield,
he wants his ring back.
the receivers.
Yeah. Well, we let our head case of a left tackle and Trent Brown go. So we drafted a right tackle who has basically never played left tackle, but that's where we're gonna play him.
You'll figure it out.
Hey,
Cool.
dude, that's what
Yeah.
we did.
I'm
But
really
he
hoping,
played the blind side for the left-handed quarterback.
I'm really
basically
hoping
the
that we
same
just
thing.
move
Yeah,
on
sure.
Wanu over to left tackle because dude has literally played at all 5 positions, both at Michigan and with us. So I'm hoping
like
that
Nick
it just makes
Harris.
him our blind side. but
Well, it's like
I do not really want a rookie guy who's never played that side of the line trying to protect Drake May. We need to be pretty good.
I'll give you Jedrick Wills.
I don't want Jedrick Wills. You can complain about Jedrick Wills for the last like 2 years. I don't want no
Yeah.
Jedrick Wills.
Yeah, you don't want Jedrick Wills, I promise.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not terrible, but we can definitely upgrade. He's definitely a bottom half of the league left tackle, I think.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Should've
now he's
got-
a bench left tackle.
Should have got Tyron
Until
Smith,
now.
dude. Tyron
No.
Smith
Should
was
have.
fire for you guys.
Tristan Wirfs was already gone, so unfortunately we couldn't take him that year. But
Yeah, because that was like what the pick right before the Bucks took him.
there were 4
Yeah.
offensive linemen. It was those 2 Nimrods, Becton, and some other idiot.
Makai Becton is now on the Eagles.
Yeah,
I just feel
Becton
that
is
your team
terrible.
almost passed up on Myles Garrett.
Yeah. Gosh.
Bro,
Another
Isaac's
trash can
dream almost
quarterback.
came true.
That's true, Isaac.
You
You know, the guy you claim that's better than a starting quarterback in the NFL right now?
The Browns
Never
were ready to
forget.
pick Mitchell Trubisky first overall until some defensive coach threatened to like release info from some phone
It
call or
was-
some
It
meeting.
was Greg Williams. Greg Williams threatened to release info from a
The
press conference if we didn't
defensive,
draft Myles Garrett.
Coordinator right now.
Love that.
Craig Williams, known bounty gate guy.
Good.
Guess what? He was a smart man.
Yeah, facts. That motivates the hell out of your team.
Could you imagine if the Browns had Mr. Trubisky though?
Yeah, it
No.
wouldn't matter. He would just be another man in line.
He would literally
Well, no, I
be.
know, but like where would
Where's he
they
at
be
now?
today if they didn't have Myles Garrett?
further back.
Hold on. Where's he at now?
Trubisky?
Yeah.
Free agency.
UFL. Waiting.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
honestly,
he's in the.
He's on his
See,
couch.
he might be with Buffalo.
Actually, Isaac, I think you're right.
Yeah.
He's somewhere. Let me look it
He
up.
might have resigned.
He's an Iron Man, or Josh Allen's an Iron Man.
I'm gonna keep
You're
it
not gonna worry
staggered,
about
yeah.
it.
Where
Shit
is
first.
Mitchell Trubisky?
I heard you.
It's okay,
I heard
Isaac.
you.
I didn't want to look it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I took over here.
He is
with the
Buffalo
Bills.
credit.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, when people do that.
Good job, Leo.
Oh, he gave you credit. No, it's fine.
Nope. It's post credit. I don't want it.
Isn't that how credit works?
I don't even know.
Crazy.
As far as I'm
So,
concerned, you say the information and say first, and then you put their at symbol.
Yeah.
first.
So
And then in parentheses, and then
we were talking before the podcast about.
I'm not done, Isaac.
Oh, okay,
Dang.
my bad.
yeah, you nut. Matt, what was your team's weakness?
All of them.
Everything.
Existence.
All the above.
Being
A
located
team
in
in St. Louis.
Being owned by the. Never mind. I'm not doing this.
Leo, they said
Clayton
your
laying on
guys'
me.
weakness was a third safety because you guys play a lot of sets with 6 DBs. And they didn't know who the third safety would be.
Cool. I don't know. Mike Zimmer's knew our new DC, so I don't know. I
No,
knew
Vikings guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Dan Quinn played a lot of safeties, and we had safeties in there for linebackers, and that's why we got our ass handed to us. But hey, that's besides the point. Hey, good luck in Washington over there, Dan. But yeah, throwback to one of the episodes where it was titled "OMG, he's naked." Throw it back to the tight end for the Packers being wide ass open downfield for a touchdown. That's what our third safety should have been right there, Clayton. Right there. We just need one. All right.
Am I good now?
Sure.
No. So apparently during All-Star week, somebody asked Anthony Edwards if he would get a tattoo of Rudy Gobert's face to win an NBA championship. And without hesitation, he said, "Yeah, hell yeah. On my arm or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely." So now I'm kind of wondering. Is his sweat sleeve covering Rudy
No.
Gobert's face?
I hope you know.
Could you imagine?
No. That idiot got it right in the middle of his back. Just massive. It's just an entire back piece of Rudy Gobert. And each corner, like shoulder blade, and then down by the kidneys, each side is just the Depoy trophy because he won it 4 times now.
I need to find. Is it one of each version of the trophy too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to
Call him right now. Call Ant. He'll answer.
Oh yeah. Let me just.
FaceTime.
Brady.
Ants number.
If the Patriots win the Super Bowl this year, you got to get a Robert Kraft tattoo on your ass.
Oh my God. Do it.
No.
Do it.
You just say
No.
you're winning the Super Bowl, you idiot. You're not going to win 5 games.
I don't want to run the risk of a tattoo. No matter
Oh,
what.
you big baby.
Oh, make
Baby,
do a tattoo of
baby.
like Freddie Kitchens if the Browns win the Super Bowl because they're not winning it either. So
I'll do a tattoo of Mike McCarthy on my back if we win the Super Bowl.
I would do a Browns tattoo if we won the Super Bowl.
You're in for that deal. I'll shake it.
there's nothing on my side. I just have to shake your hand. You have to get a tattoo.
You have to get Jake Lehman.
I thought you were saying
No,
A little on your arm.
hang with me here. Hang in there. You get
We're
a
hanging.
on your other shoulder.
Ugh. His logo or like his face?
Sure.
Like the Swingman logo?
Yankees, right?
Yeah.
No, you should be the Yankees.
Nope, I'm out. I'm out.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
A-Fraud.
out. I'm out.
A-Fraud logo.
Matt, you have to get Jake Lehman on your butt if they win.
Now I'm definitely out.
I ain't almost shaking.
I would totally do a Browns tattoo if they won.
I would be more
I would do a
in.
Mike McCarthy face on my shoulder blade if we freaking won the Super Bowl.
I would be more in if I actually knew Alex Rodriguez was going to be my team's owner. Because his logo is actually kind of cool.
You know, it'd be bad.
It's not bad.
Like, would be a pretty cool. Like, if you could get Mike McCarthy blowing the dust off of all of our old Super Bowls and then just holding the new one.
That's
put that
awesome.
boy there. That would be kind of cool.
That's kind of sick.
But I wouldn't have Mike McCarthy. I'd put like Dak Prescott in there instead. But
No, you got to get the Ezekiel Elliott feed me tattoo.
oh my god,
around your back.
I would always have to make sure I look like a fatty.
Yeah. You always have to keep the dad bod.
He came back from summer. There was no more abs. They were all under the bubble wrap.
Bro, he was so jacked at Ohio State. Came back with that feed me tattoo. Just whoop.
There were so many memes going around where
He's probably put the shirt down
the
now.
one day a defensive lineman, I think it was Jonathan Hankins, had 21 on, and they were like, damn, Zeke went to Thanksgiving early. And it was like around Thanksgiving time. And I'm like, oh my God.
Isaac, you can go now if you would.
Okay.
I questioned my life choices. I'm like, is that actually him? Oh my
I
God.
don't know. Please don't.
So we talked about before the pod about NBA players playing NFL positions.
Yes,
Let's
and vice versa.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's get 3 wide receivers, a running back, and a quarterback.
All right. So
De'Aaron
tight
Fox,
end.
wide receiver.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
6'2", fast as hell.
You can play the
Yeah.
slot.
Yeah.
Shift.
Put De'Aaron Fox in the slot. I like that.
Exactly.
Hear me out.
Are you gonna stick with guards though? Do you go
Hear
like
me
John
out. No,
Moran?
hear me out. Wembenyama,
Where?
red zone threat.
Put him at tight end or
No, why was she
No,
not allowed?
He ain't blocking anybody.
Jump ball.
who you putting at? You're putting like LeBron at tight end?
That's all. That's what I was about to say. We got
I've
to
seen-
throw it back to the
Out
lockout.
of
LeBron
all
tight
the
end.
times I've
No,
seen
guys.
every LeBron James tight end thing of all time.
Zion plays.
Yeah.
I would not.
Zion
put-
can block.
No, Zion's going to fullback.
All right.
Alright. All right, that's fair.
That man
That's
felt
fair.
like a
That's
fullback.
fair.
I would give it to
Isaiah
him.
Stewart's got to be fullback.
Ball
I know
up
what
the
you mean.
Inside the 5, I'm giving it to Zion.
All right, well, then inside the 5, I'm giving it to Isaiah Stewart.
Can we have Zion and Isaiah
Yeah,
Stewart?
Isaiah Stewart's just going to.
Oh, that'd be a
I'm down. I'm down.
Isaiah Stewart's just going to drop the ball and throw hands. I don't know what you're trying to do over here. Gotta get someone with secure hands.
Does Zion? Yeah,
The only
Zion.
thing Zion against secure is the gumbo. All right.
No, the only thing he can secure is
The only-
baby mama.
The only crazy. The only problem is Zion's injury prone,
No.
and running backs get hurt
That's why he's
very easily.
like he used half the time.
A lot less than half the time, but
Anyways,
anyways.
he used a tenth of the time.
Here's a point.
Okay, so I like the guard or the point, yeah, like playing point guards and shooting guards because most NFL wide receivers are like that 6 foot to 6'3" range, right? Like
Yep.
usually in there. For the sake of no injuries, do we want to have Zion and Beef Stew be our backfield? One play fullback, one plays running back. They can split carries, whatever. Sorry, I got a gnat.
I know. I've been watching him fly around you for like the last half hour.
No, I'm down for that.
I just want to.
We're just going current, right?
Yeah.
Current.
Yeah.
I just want to run through real quick.
Kevin Love at quarterback.
Was he 6'8"?
Yeah.
Why
That's
not?
a terrible.
Dude,
Why not?
Dude, he was the
Why not?
best long ball
He's old.
passer in the NBA.
But he is the best long passer in the NBA.
Yeah.
Clinton.
What? No, that's Steven Adams.
No.
No.
Steven
you're
Adams
crazy.
made one like 3/4 court shot one time.
Clayton, the Atlanta Falcons, however garbage of an organization they may be, just gave a 36-year-old Kirk Cousins $180 million. I think Kevin
Yeah,
Love
and
would be
everybody
okay for
clowned
a
him
year.
for it.
And then drafted Michael Penix.
Well, it's only because they drafted Michael Penix. Like if they would have just done Kirk, it would have been fine. But they decided to be more
Kevin Love
stupid.
and Aaron Rodgers got to be about the same age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around
Surely.
there. We'll keep the options open. But I do like the idea of Kevin Love, but there's definitely other like Luca at quarterback.
I think Kevin
It's
Durant.
more like a Ben Roethlisberger build, though.
Did we fill out our wide
like that.
receivers? Or
No,
did
we
we
only
just
have De'Aaron Fox.
we just did Fox.
I
and then-
threw like John Moran out there because he's like 6'1", 6'2", and can bounce.
I think John will be good.
I think KD.
God's a good choice.
He's shifty sick. Who?
KD.
I
It's really tall though. It's like a 7-foot wide receiver.
like Jimmy Butler.
Where at?
would be
Who was a wide
receiver.
receiver?
It'd be interesting.
Just think, you need big boys that can catch the ball, like a Mike Evans type beat.
6'6", strong. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Mac
And
McClung as the stereotypical Julian Edelman wide receiver.
Mute him. Anyways,
Yeah.
we already have De'Aaron Fox, brother. What do we need? Mac McClung?
We have
Well, you need
it's three
the
wide
receivers.
receivers, right?
If you go 4 wide.
Okay, fine. Do you want Mac McClung in our team or Anthony Edwards then?
Anthony Edwards.
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Okay, thank you. Shut up. We only have 3 receiver spots right now.
How about Embiid at tight end?
He's too slow.
I don't want a 7-footer at tight
He's
end.
too
And he gets
slow.
hurt too much.
LeBron.
I'm telling you guys, despite injuries, Zion is perfect.
If we're not counting injuries, though.
We'll put Zion at tight end.
No.
LeBron can be the other tight end. Zion
I
will be
think
our
that's pretty
blocking
much
tight end.
everything, right?
LeBron can be the catching tight end.
So who are
LeBron
so,
played football.
well, let's be honest, most
He
of them
was
played
a wide
football
receiver.
in high school.
Yeah, but they were.
You don't think Zion played football back in the day? No, because Zion
No.
grew up in the new age where like you start playing basketball when you're 8, and that's the only sport you
LeBron
play.
got scholarship offers for football.
LeBron got
Yeah,
a Jerry
sophomore
Jones
year.
offer.
But a lot of guys do that.
Well,
Just like you
LeBron
said,
could
one
have
who
been
was
down
good
with
at football.
Cowboy. Leo, what would you have
Hey.
done if LeBron actually signed with the Cowboys?
Probably the same thing I was doing now. I'm a fan of the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb question. He's already a fan of the team.
I was hoping- I was
What's
hoping-
gonna change?
I was hoping for a better reaction.
I'm gonna get a Cowboys jersey with whatever jersey number
I
he's
would have
wearing. It
watched
says
Jason
James.
Witten and LeBron James.
Be a wild duo.
Sure. I don't know what you want from me from out of this conversation because I'm still a fan.
I don't know if we actually landed on a team there, but we threw out some good names.
Yes.
No,
Close enough.
it's all right, I guess.
I ain't playing a 40-year-old tight end. Sorry.
I'm playing Draymond on the O line.
Shut up. Why are you not-
Raymond
I
is
said-
strength and conditioning.
I said on the O line, man. Let's
I don't care. I don't need my. I don't need,
Wait.
I don't need a 40-yard bomb to one of my
No.
receivers so that my O line can stand up and spin someone's
on.
helmet around and get ejected, and a 15-yard penalty back the other direction.
Hold on. Draymond's
get that.
kicker.
Good choice.
He's kicker.
Good choice.
Kick. Thank you.
I'm down. I'm
Thank
down.
you.
I'm down. I'm down.
Shit out of here. You weren't with me then. Don't be with me now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I can try.
In the punter.
It's like you had something funny lined up for that. And you said nothing.
Yeah.
Who else is known for kicking people? I guess
Grayson Allen.
That's
Kelly Olynyk.
Grayson Allen.
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly only didn't kick anybody though, right? He just pulled Kevin Love's
That's what he
shoulder.
did. Maybe I must be thinking of somebody different. Never
I do
mind.
like Grayson Allen.
Do we really
Grayson
want
Allen's a good
Grant a
choice.
wide receiver, by the way? He promotes gun violence.
So do most of the receivers in the NFL.
True.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I just threw it out there.
That's speeding, actually.
Yeah.
Not quite the
That's
same.
Speeding, shot, Rasheed Rice.
We have to have a felony in there somewhere, guys. It might as well be John.
Oh, it's Draymond.
Wait.
John needs to go back to Theo Vaughn Counseling LLC.
Yeah, because that'll work.
And so do you, Clayton.
Brady, I'll go if you do. No, I can't. I don't.
That'd be a very
Wait,
interesting
wait.
experience. You and I and Theo Von's therapy together.
I have work. He got you there.
It's a weekend
Yeah.
trip. Remember, Joe was only in therapy.
He works
for
on
2
the
days.
weekend. Literally, I just asked him to go, and he was like, "I'm working this weekend."
Yeah, man. As of now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What? Is that a podcast?
Feels like a podcast. You
It's
guys
up
got
to me.
anything on like the
No.
NHL playoffs or?
Oh, hey, the Stars won the first round. They beat the Vegas Golden Knights.
Good.
And they won game 1 against the Avalanche. And I think they lost game 2 last night or 2 nights ago. It's tied
There were
1.
like 137 penalty minutes in the Bruins versus Panthers third period last
I
night.
did
my
see
goodness.
that fight.
Yeah, because the Panthers won
Fantastic.
like 6-1.
Yeah, it was not
Yeah.
close.
Crushed them.
And then just absolute haymakers were being thrown.
Yeah, David Pasternak's a bitch. I hate him.
Oh yeah, I saw that he hit Kachuk on the center ice.
Oh, dude, that was sick. Matthew Tkachuk kicked the crap out of him.
I only have
At
one
least he ended on top. I know that.
MLB. Shout out to Ellie for reaching 23 steals today. He reached 23. That's the only good thing we got going on in Cincy, but he's on pace for 101 stolen bases.
Could you imagine if he gets 100 stolen bases?
And it's gotten to the point where catchers are kind of not even throwing anymore.
Yeah.
He's just
Just
going, and
three
the
days.
catchers are like trying to.
The catchers are like, meh.
Yeah. I watched him last night steal on consecutive pitches. He stole second, got up, didn't even get a lead off second base. The pitcher 3 times did this.
Yeah.
And as soon as he looks the third time and looks away, he just took off. And I'm like, how does he know?
He just knew his tendencies, man.
And the best part is, was technically out because his foot came off the bag, but Arizona didn't challenge it. So joke's on them.
Nice.
I have one fact to leave us on.
My team's in shambles too, as far as baseball goes. So
Oh, our team's playing really well. Good job, guards. Woo!
Yeah, shut up.
sad coach. National.
Well,
Happy cow.
Somehow we're still third,
Yeah, we're
and
last.
we're 16 and
Amazing.
21. I think the
There are 2 conferences in America that sell beer, where every school sells beer at home football games. The MAC and the Sun Belt, aka Maction and the Fun Belt, baby. Making it work. Anyway, this has been Hot Take Sports
Congratulations.
episode number 137. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 and give us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. Again, HTS SeatGeek $20. Save yourself a little money. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.